Hello friends, welcome back to Kamath Astrology, and today I am going to cover one more nakshatra, that is the Uttar Ashada nakshatra. Now the Uttar Ashada nakshatra is ruled by the sun or Surya. Om Namah Shivaya. So now let us look at where exactly this nakshatra lies in the zodiac belt. So in the zodiac belt, this nakshatra starts at 26.4 degrees in the sign of Dhanu or Sagittarius, which as you can see is the ninth house, and ends at 10 degrees in the sign of Makar or Capricorn. Thus this nakshatra spills across two rashis, that is Dhanu Rashi and Makar Rashi. Now the first pada or the first 3 degrees 20 minutes of this nakshatra lies in the Dhanu Rashi, and Dhanu Rashi is ruled by Jupiter or Guru. The remaining 3 padas or the 3 portions of this nakshatra lie in the sign of Makar or Capricorn. So you can see that a major portion of this nakshatra lies in the sign of Capricorn or Makar, which is ruled by Shani. Now in this chart, I have shown the boundaries of this nakshatra by 2 horizontal yellow lines. So if at the time of your birth, the moon was lying between 26 degrees 40 minutes in the sign of Dhanu and 10 degrees in the sign of Makar, then your Janma nakshatra or the nakshatra with which you are born is nothing but Uttar Ashada nakshatra. Now the first pada of this nakshatra lies in the sign of Dhanu. Okay, Dhanu is ruled by Jupiter, whereas this nakshatra itself is ruled by Sun or Surya. So if the moon was in the first pada of this nakshatra, then your mind is influenced by Jupiter and Sun. Now what is Jupiter? Jupiter is your belief system, okay, and Sun is nothing but power, authority and truth. So if you are born in the first pada of Uttarashada nakshatra, okay, you will attain a very high position in society, okay, you will be respected as a teacher or a person of authority, and you will be very sincere and truthful in your duty, because sun signifies the truth, it is the universal soul. So such people are extremely trustworthy, they are very hardworking, okay, and they are very goal oriented. They can make very good teachers, very good astrologers, very good administrators. Now the padas 2, 3, 4, that is the remaining portion of the Uttarashada nakshatra, lies completely in the sign of Makar or Capricorn. Makar or Capricorn is ruled by Shani. Okay. However, this portion of the Makar Rashi is owned by the Sun. So in this case, your mind will be influenced by Sun as well as Saturn. Okay. Now what is Saturn? Saturn represents structure, he represents order, he represents discipline, he represents extreme patience, he represents hard work. Okay. Whereas Sun represents authority, he represents power. Okay, so these people work very hard, they are extremely hardworking and they are very focused on their task. They like to do repetitive tasks because Saturn likes repetition. Okay, Saturn is a very slow moving planet, so these people are also very slow and at the same time highly meticulous in their task. These people occupy a very powerful position in an organization, okay, because the sun gives them that authority, and at the same time Saturn also gives them the ability to do hard work to reach that position. Now because sun represents a senior person, okay, it represents authority, these people do not take independent decisions, okay, unlike where if you are in the first pada, because of the influence of Jupiter you would take decisions independently. But here these people tend to consult their seniors, okay, and they try to work within the established norms. They do not like to cross boundaries. Similarly, if they observe that their juniors are not taking them into confidence before doing any task, okay, they will reject that junior. So when you work with such people, you must know how to gain their trust first, okay, and then they will easily cooperate with you. Now wherever the energies of Sun and Saturn combine, there are bound to be some ego clashes, okay, because these are two opposites. While Saturn represents the loss of ego, okay, Sun represents ego itself, Sun represents heat. So when you work with such people, remember never to hurt their ego. Now let us look at the literal meaning of the word Uttar Ashada. Uttar Ashada means a later victory or a final victory. Okay, so in the end, these people are generally victorious in whatever task they undertake. But to attain that victory, they actually have to undergo a lot of hard work, a lot of stress, and they have immense patience to attain that goal. Now, because this nakshatra symbolizes later victory or final victory, it is often represented by the trunk of an elephant, okay, which also symbolizes final victory. It is also symbolized by a stage. Why? Because a stage is something where a drama takes place. People sit to watch that drama. There is an audience watching this drama, and in the end, either people like this drama or they don't like this drama. Generally, people tend liking the drama which they watch. In a similar way, the life of these people is filled with lot of struggles, lot of drama. But in the end, the result is generally very good. Okay, so they succeed at what they have done. Now, the animal that represents this nakshatra is a mongoose. Okay, and a mongoose does not have a female partner. So this nakshatra is not considered very auspicious for marriage. Okay, generally they have a lot of struggles in their married life, because it is here that the energy of Sun and Saturn combines and creates ego problems. Now the Aslesha nakshatra lies diametrically opposite to the Uttarashada nakshatra in the sign of Cancer, and Aslesha nakshatra is represented by a snake. Now we all know that a mongoose is an enemy of the snake. That is, a mongoose has the power to eat a snake. Okay, so these people are never compatible with people born in the Aslesha nakshatra. They are highly trustworthy, unlike people born in the Aslesha nakshatra who have the characteristics of a snake. So friends, this is my analysis of characteristics of people born in the Uttarashada nakshatra, or the characteristics of a person who has his moon in the Uttarashada nakshatra at the time of his birth. So if you like this video, please mark it as liked on YouTube. When you launch this video by clicking the YouTube link, you will see a subscribe button. Please press that button or link to subscribe to our channel, Kamath Astrology. Now, if you have any queries, you can write to us at astrosevaworld@yahoo.com and we'll be glad to assist you. You can also visit our website astroseva.tripod.com or download our application Kamath Astrology on Google Play Store. So friends, hope you enjoyed this video. Enjoy your weekend. Take care. We'll see you soon shortly with another video. Till then, bye. Stay home, stay safe.